So I made a couple of videos about Errol Spence and, in my opinion, disrespecting legends in the sport of boxing. And I got a lot of different reactions from people regarding it. Some people said I should be careful about who I call a legend because a lot of these dudes pop dirty. So that should mean that they're not legends. Uh, they should have never. I got other comments saying they shouldn't have disrespected Errol Spence and he wouldn't have said what he said. Now let me just say something else. Now, if James Toney is out of all of the dudes that gave their opinion on Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford, James Toney is one of the ones that went a little further, and he said it'd be lucky if Errol lasts 6 rounds. So he not only did he give his opinion on who's going to win the fight, he went a little further with his opinion, and it's still his opinion, regardless to how you look at it. Right? It's still his opinion. It's just like when people ask Errol Spence, "Yo, so who's gonna win between Tank and Rolly? Tank gonna knock him out." All right, so does that mean that Errol Spence was hating on Rolly, or does that mean that was hate for Rolly, or is Tank cool with Errol? You know what I'm saying? Or it's crazy, man, when you think about it, because there's people saying that all these people that was big up supporting Terrence Crawford, they were riding his nutsack. I seen those comments and people saying, well, they're biased towards Bud because they're cool with Bud. Well, you know what I'm saying? If that's the case, man, you can argue that fact for everybody else that give their opinion on a boxer on a boxing match, and they lean towards one person. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's not just James Toney and all these other dudes that do that. A lot of people, damn near everybody does that. But to throw the thing in there where these dudes were pop dirty or stuff like that to take away what they did for the sport, I think that within itself is bullshit too, because they still did what they did for the sport. And imagine all of the people that were dirty in the sport that never got caught and are certified fucking legends, man. Now, people are saying, Errol was supposed to say what he said because, simply because James Toney went a little further with his, so it's only right that Errol say fuck him because that's the warrior in a fighter. And in a sense, I can understand what they mean. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But he said them. Not all of those fighters went as far as James Toney did. So why did all the rest of them get put in the same category as James Toney? You know what I'm saying? So I guess you could say, hey, Errol only had time to differentiate them, so we'll just fuck all of them, put them all in the same berry basket. However you look at it, I still looked at it as a form of disrespect, simply because these guys didn't disrespect Errol. They just gave their honest opinion. Even if James Toney did say Errol loses within 6 rounds, that's not disrespectful. That's just his opinion. If you're going to say James Toney disrespected Errol for saying that Errol ain't going to last 6 rounds with Bud, then you got to say that Errol Spence was disrespecting Rolly when he said Rolly was going to get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? When Errol disrespected Bomac's boxing record, I mean, when Errol Spence was making fun of Bomac's boxing record, was that disrespect? And but only reason Errol did that is because he was returning fire, because Bomac was saying that Errol was one-dimensional and all this other stuff. Okay, cool. But there's a thin line, which there's a thin line on what you call disrespect, man. That's just my thing. That's just my thing. When if your mom tell you, hey, I don't think you should wear that shirt because it got a stain in it, or she tell you, hey, I don't want you to wear that shirt. I don't think you should wear that shirt because the weather ain't for it, it's a little too hot to be wearing that shirt, and you turn around and say, fuck you. Fuck me. I'm just telling you, I don't think you should wear the shirt. Why do I get a fuck me? What's that for? Why are you so triggered? You know, shit like that. So that's where I'm coming from with it. You know, but I ain't gonna talk about it no more, man. I already said what I said, spoke my piece on it. You know, y'all can take it how you want. Like I said, even this is my opinion. This is what I'm saying. Opinion is like an asshole, man. Everybody got one, man. And that's what it is. Anyway, it's Rebel Life Boxing. I'm off this. Catch y'all later, and I'm out.